Hello Bashar, this is Amado from Germany. Hope you're doing great. The other day I wasn't feeling very well. I was bogged down, I guess, in a spiral of negative thoughts. I couldn't get out of it. 2 hours later though, in a matter of 2 hours, my mood shifted. It rose. I went to a preferred state of being. My frequency rose, I guess. I wasn't in control of it. I experienced it. I noticed it. In fact, I remembered your teachings. Oh, I've just shifted now. I went to a more excited, inspired state of being. I just wasn't in control of it. I don't know how I did it. Now, my question to you, first of all, is what happened exactly? How would you describe what happened? And secondly, how can I be at the driving seat? How can I actually control my vibrations and be able to raise my vibrations myself and not just be a puppet and just be driven by some external forces or my subconscious or what have you? I want to be in control of my frequency shifts, if that's possible. So thanks very much. That's my question. I hope you take care.
You are in control, and you were in control just from a higher level. It was all right to go through that process, but the fact that you allowed yourself to come out of it is being in control. It's just that when you're in control from a higher level, it doesn't feel to the physical mind like it's controlling anything. Don't fall under that illusion. You are in control. It's just that the physical mind doesn't always have to be the one to be in control. And when control is allowed from a higher level, it doesn't feel like you're in control, but you still get the automatic result of going to a place that is more in alignment with who you truly are. So let go of the idea that the physical mind always has to feel like it's in control in order for you to know you are in control, and allow it to happen automatically. But in the meantime, when you feel out of control, explore that for yourself and find the reasons why you feel it's so important that the physical mind always has to know whether or not it's in control, because that's the issue of that moment for you. But because you have taken onto yourself some of the things we have shared, then you simply allowed it to function automatically for you, so you didn't necessarily have to feel like you were doing anything. You just know that it will work for you because it's now embedded within you on some level that will always pull you back into the positive side without you having to know physically in your mind that you're in control. Let that go.
Hello, Bashar.
Hello. Good day.
Namaste. How are you?
Namaste. Perfect. And you?
Good, sir. Thank you so much.
All right. What would you like to discuss?
Yes. So today I truly believe that synchronicity does happen.
Oh, synchronicity is everything. Everything is synchronicity. There are no accidents. It's all an orchestration. No matter how much or how little a particular event may be relevant for you, it's still happening through orchestration and synchronicity. Everything is.
Yes. Thank you. Yes. So thank you for your time.
Of course.
I have a few questions for you, please.
Yes.
In your stepping stone meditation, you mentioned that we don't move through the space. We just create our experiences, we reconfigure it, create a new configuration, and then as space and time moves through us. How does that happen? Can you please help me understand?
All right. Well, again, it's a euphemism. It's a way of saying it's not you moving, because movement, space, and time are illusions. Therefore, you're creating the idea of space and time within your consciousness. So you're not literally moving through something that's independent of you. You're making it seem that you're moving through something that's independent, but it's all happening within your consciousness. And that's what we meant when we said that it moves through you.
I see. So in other words, is consciousness shifting? And
yes. You shift the vibrational pattern, and the vibrational pattern shift makes it appear as if you are moving through something that's outside of you, when in fact it's all happening within your own consciousness.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Appreciate it. One more question, please.
Yes.
How we can develop the powers of third eye? How can we use it in our day-to-day life? The third eye that is in between. Like remote viewing, clairvoyance.
Yes. Well, again, follow the formula that we've shared with all of you, because it will leave nothing relevant out. It will always raise the vibration. and allow you to become more aware of things you were not aware of before. You will start to expand your senses. They will start picking up on things that have to do with domains and dimensions and parallel realities, and will understand what the probabilities are of something manifesting, or exactly how to navigate yourself to alter those things in the way that you prefer. So it's a matter of simply expanding your vibration, raising your vibration, which expands your senses and allows you to become more aware of things that are going on in more rarefied dimensions of reality.
Awesome. So, Bashar, third eye do exist, right? The one that
your ability to perceive parallel probabilities does exist. That's what you're perceiving.
Awesome. One of the reasons I ask is, there are many modalities out there to read the etheric, your auras, and then I heard that auras sometimes get clogged because of whatever stress and all. So if we can perceive, we can see that, then there are ways to clean up.
Well, again, it's about the person being willing to choose a particular permission slip that works for them. So all these things are just ways of describing when energy may be out of alignment, ways of perceiving when energy may be out of alignment with what a person's true vibration, their core vibration may be, and perhaps providing some interesting, synchronous, and creative way in which they will identify with a permission slip that will allow them to bring themselves back into alignment or heal themselves.
Wow. So let's say when I'm doing that cleaning for someone else, the other person who is receiving that, aura cleaning, so that person is giving me, himself or herself a permission slip.
Yes.
That allows.
Yes, you never heal anyone directly. You have to allow them to decide to align with the idea you're offering so that they will believe in it enough to heal themselves.
Oh, my gosh. That is extraordinary. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Yes.
One more question, please, sir.
Yes.
How, the entire cosmos is, as you mentioned, the vibration. So I'm from India. The primordial, one of the mantras, the vibration that I learned since when I was a kid is mantra Om, the sound of Om, right? Om.
Yes.
And I also heard that, it entrains with the vibrations of this universe.
Yes, generally speaking.
How does that work, sir?
Well, again, it's a collective permission slip. In other words, it's your interpretation from physical reality of the essential frequency of all that is. Therefore, it's what works for most people in helping them align their frequency with the frequency of existence, of creation itself.
Wow.
In other realities, it may be a different vibration. But nevertheless, in general, that's the one that collectively can work for most people, since it's part of the collective consciousness agreement that that vibrational frequency interpreted in that particular sound is what represents your connection to all that is.
Wow. Bashar, that's awesome. So when I'm chanting Om during the meditation or,
Yes.
when they do that, does it gets to the cellular level?
Yes.
It tumultuously, it responds?
Yes. And in fact, you yourself, when I gave you that explanation, also came up spontaneously and automatically with another vibration that can also work for many people. Do you remember what you said?
Sorry.
That's all right. What you said when I gave you that first explanation was, wow. That can also work, because that was your natural reaction to that realization. So by saying, wow, that can also open up many realizations, many understandings, many aha moments, as you say, can allow you to connect in many different ways, just as readily as Om can.
Om. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Bashar.
Om. Wow. Om. Wow. Om. Wow.
It is phenomenal that you're talking to me from 500 light years because...
Well, no, I'm not talking to you from 500 light years away. Physically speaking, I'm actually in my ship over the vortex of Sedona, Arizona, in your reality.
Yes, physically, yes, but
Yes, it wouldn't matter, however, because connections are made regardless of the idea of space and time, since space and time are illusions.
space and time illusion. Yes, Bashar. Extraordinary. So that leads me to another question. I'm from India, and I always wonder, since I started listening to you and Daryl, are there any portals in India, and where are those?
Oh, many, 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 but we'll leave it to you to figure out where they are based on your attraction to certain areas that work for you.
Okay. Okay, thank you. So usually folks in India, they are attracted more towards the temples, historical temples,
Yes.
like thousands and thousands of years.
And why do you think they were built in those areas?
Why? Uh,
Come on, you just said it. Because of the portals.
oh, wow. I didn't know that. So I heard that there was a geometry, there was a specific logic behind.
Yes. It also plays out geometrically on your planet, but it's also sensed intuitively by those that have the sensitivity to figure out where those energy portals are that have certain attributes that work well for people to be in those areas and help them align. So use your instincts, use your senses, go to those areas that you're attracted to, and you will be in the correct place for you at that moment.
That is extraordinary. Thank you, Bashar. And I
You are welcome.
also heard that those ancient temples, they were built with some extraordinary architecture where there was no need of the physical light, the electricity, and many other.
Many of them have certain resonant attributes that were utilized in ancient times and are representative of an ancient technology, but that's another story we will go into at another time.
Okay. Thank you, Bashar. Thank you.
Thank you. Good day.
Oh, thank you, Bashar. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Hello, my question for Bashar has to do with reproductive technology on Earth. My question is, why would souls choose to co-create the experience of having to go through IVF technologies to get pregnant, as it's such a painful journey physically, financially, emotionally? Why would people choose to have that done in their soul contract instead of just being able to get pregnant in a more natural way? Thank you for considering me. I would love to have the chance to talk to Bashar. Thank you.
Again, there are many journeys, there are many themes that are done not only for the person themselves, but to demonstrate to others alternatives that may need to be sought in order to alleviate the idea of pain and suffering. So you have to look at the idea that souls that know they're indestructible will often choose things that may seem physically painful temporarily to make a point and to help others explore alternatives to those things that may change the society in ways that prevent future suffering and future painful experiences. There can be as many reasons as there are for the individuals who experience that. Plus, it may allow people to explore other ways of doing things that, again, can be a little bit more in alignment with beneficial ways of doing things. It can also be that many individuals take on themes that are representative of connections they've made to other lives, and they may be, in their own mind, completing a cycle for themselves in a variety of ways that have to do with their connections to offspring and progeny and the evolution of humanity and so on and so forth. You have no idea what kind of information may come out of these experiences, even though the individuals may seem to be suffering now. I'm not excusing it. They don't have to do that, but they may have chosen to do that to serve a variety of purposes that simply are outside the scope of the immediate observations you are making. Good day, good day.
Hi.
Good day.
So I'm really excited to be here with you, Bashar. Thank you.
We are very excited to interact with you as well. So thank you.
You know, part of me feels like I'm here because I need clarity.
All right. About what?
Okay. Yeah, I I came in remembering parts of my soul contract.
All right. Good for you.
Yeah, thank you. And it's a beautiful life. I'm living my best possible reality every second of every day.
Then what needs clarifying?
Sometimes I communicate with the other side and my ancestors and my loved ones and things like that.
Yes.
And
So
I
do
help
we.
others with it as well. But sometimes
All right.
there's a wall there that I feel I can't get
You mean on part of the other person?
on part of the other person, but I feel like it might even be on part of me too.
What do you imagine it might be on part of you for?
I don't even know. It's just I feel like
All
there's
right.
a wall there.
How about this? The other person isn't supposed to receive that information at that moment.
Fair.
What about that? Why not trust the synchronicity that if you cannot deliver the information, you're not supposed to, and that's okay. Remember, what other people do with your information is none of your business. You don't know their path. You don't know what they need to know or not know at any given moment. Delivering the information is your sharing. And if you have the synchronicity to find a situation in which you can do that, that's fine. But you have no insistence on whether they need to listen or receive it, because that's not what it's about, because you don't know whether or not they need to receive it at that moment or later or never. You can't insist that they must receive the information. That's not your business to determine. Just give them what you can and let them decide when the timing is right for them to understand it. So the wall may simply be your insistence that they have to understand you, when in fact, no such thing is true.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Does that help you relax?
So much. I feel like you just took the biggest weight off of me. So thank you.
You are welcome for thanking you, letting it go.
Yeah, that was exactly what I needed. That was the clarity for sure.
Yes, you see, it's all about definition, how you're defining things.
Absolutely. I knew
So-
this was going to be good today.
Oh, all right. Thank you for your psychic premonition. Anything else?
Yeah, one other questions. I guess I want to know if I'm connecting with ET in a way as well, aliens and things like that. I feel like in one way.
Aren't you connecting with us right now?
Yes, absolutely. Well, I was going to say that as well, but two, it's all one in consciousness. So then on every level.
Well, yes, it's all one, but it also has individuated expressions, and that's fine. So the fact that most people who connect with us also have other extraterrestrial connections is generally a given. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't have found us.
Fair enough.
Does that help?
Yeah, you helped and you marked all the boxes for me. Thank you. This was the clarity I needed.
All right. Check, 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 check. Have a wonderful day.
You as well.
Always.
Mm.
Good day.
Good day.
Hello, Bashar. I would like to know if humans are the only intelligent life, advanced intelligent life, living on planet Earth. And I don't mean dolphins and octopuses and other non-humans. I mean like the Shaver mystery. Are there intelligent life forms living in subterranean caverns on planet Earth? Thank you.
Some. We're not talking about the idea of the hollow earth. That's different. There are caverns, there are tunnels, there are beings that do exist that are intelligent in certain underground enclaves. But also, of course, don't forget the idea of the elementals, which are also intelligent expressions that simply don't always have to express themselves physically. They can become physical, they can go out of physicality. So there are many forms of intelligent life, and it also depends on what you mean by intelligent. So even beyond the cetaceans and beyond the idea of the underground enclaves of beings and the idea of the elementals, anything in that sense is a form of conscious expression which has its own form of intelligence, even though it may not be expressed as human intelligence.